Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairul Fahmi Aiman bin Khairul Azhar. Today I will presenting my individual assignment entitled Road Transportation in Malaysia, Challenges, Stakeholder and Strategies for Sustainable Development. I choose this topic because road transportation is one of the most important transportations modes in Malaysia. It plays a major role in our daily life because people depend on roads to travel, work, studies and deliver goods. In these presentations, I will discuss the characteristic, important, advantage and disadvantage, infrastructure, slot policy, issues, stakeholder and case study related to road transportation in Malaysia. To begin, road transportation is the most commonly used transportation system in Malaysia. It allows the movement of passengers, goods and service from one location to another. Road transportation is important because it connects cities, towns and rural areas. This helps improve accessibility and supports the daily activities of the community. Besides that, road transportation contributes to economic development by supporting industries such as logistics, manufacturing, tourism and retail. For example, business depend on the road network to deliver products efficiently to customers. However, as the demand for road usage increase, several problems has occurred such as traffic congestion, road activities, pollution and higher maintenance costs. Therefore, proper planning, effective policies and sustainable solutions are needed to ensure road transportation remains safe and efficient in the future. Okay, firstly, it's connect different areas including urban areas now and rural communities. This allows people to travel more easily and improve communications between different regions. Secondly, road transportation support various industries. For example, the logistics industry depends on roads to transport goods from manufacturing to customer. Furthermore, the growth of e-commerce has increased the demand for delivery service. Companies need an efficient road system to ensure products can be delivered quickly and safely. Therefore, a good road transportation system have improved business performance and contribute to the country's economic growth. Okay, for the next slide is characteristic of road transportations. Road transportation has several characteristics that makes it different from other transportation modes. The first characteristic is flexibility. Road users can choose their own routes and travel directly to their destinations without depending on fixed schedule. The second characteristic is accessibility. Road network cover many areas in Malaysia, including places that may not be reached by rail or air transportation. Besides that, road transportations provide convenience because people can use different types of vehicles such as car, bus, motorcycle and trucks based on their needs. Lastly, road transportation is reliable because it supports both passenger movement and goods transportation through the countries. The next slide is advantage and disadvantage. Although road transportation provides many advantages, it also has some disadvantages. In terms of advantage, road transportations offer flexibility because users can travel directly from one place to another. It also has wide coverage, which allows transportation service to reach many locations. Besides that, road transportation is suitable for short and medium distance journeys. It also supports business by helping companies distribute products efficiently. However, there are several challenges. Traffic congestion happen especially in busy cities due to the increased numbers of vehicles. Road transportation are also a major concern caused by issues such as speeding and irresponsible driving. Furthermore, vehicle emissions contribute to environmental pollution and increase the impact of climate change. Next slide is policies and regulations. The Malaysia government has introduced several policies and regulations to improve road transportation. One of the important policy, the National Transport Policy 2019 and 2013, this policy focused on developing a safer, more efficient and sustainable transportation system. Another important regulation is the Road Transportation Act 1987, which control vehicle registrations, driving license, and responsibility of users' roads. Besides that, road safety program has conducted to increase awareness and encourage safer driving behavior among the public. Malaysia also promotes green transportation innovations such as electric vehicle to reduce pollution and support sustainable development. This policy shows the government's efforts to improve transportation quality and safety. Let's go to the next slide. Issues and challenges. Despite its important road transportation in Malaysia face several challenges. The first issue is traffic congestion, especially major cities such as Kuala Lumpur, heavy traffic costs, longest travel time and increased fuel consumption. The second challenge is road accidents. Factors such as speeding, distracted driving, and lack of awareness contribute to safety problems. Another issue is environmental pollution. The increased number of vehicles produce more emissions that affect air quality. In addition, road infrastructure requires convenience maintenance. Poor road conditions can affect safety and reduce transportation efficiency. Technology implemented is also a challenge because smart transportation system require high investment and skilled workers. Okay, for the next slide is stakeholder analysis. The effectiveness of road transportation depends on the cooperations between different stakeholders. Firstly, government agencies are responsibility for creating transportation policies, managing infrastructure and ensuring road regulations are followed. Secondly, logistic companies depend on roads network to transport goods and support supply chain activities. Public transportation operations also plays an important role by providing alternative transportation options such as bus and rail service. Besides that, the road users have a responsibility to follow the speed rules and practice safe driving behavior. Environmental organizations also contribute by promoting sustainable and environmental friendly transportation practice. Therefore, cooperation between all stakeholders is important to create better transportation system. The next slide is case study, traffic congestions in Kuala Lumpur. For my case study, I selected the issues of traffic congestions in Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur experienced serious traffic congestions because it's one of the main business and economic center in Malaysia. The main cause of these issues are the increased number of private vehicles, population growth, and limited road capacity, especially during peak hour. This problem creates several impacts. For example, people spend more time traveling, fuel consumption increase, and productivity decrease because commuters waste time on the roads. Traffic congestions also affect business because delivery at times become longer and transportation costs may increase. To overcome these issues, improvement in public transportation such as MRT and LRT service are important. Smart traffic management system can also help monitor traffic flow and reduce congestion. This case study shows that solving transportation problems require cooperation between government, agency, operators, and road users. The last one is conclusions. In conclusions, road transportation plays an important role in Malaysia's development. It supports economic activities, business, and daily mobility by connecting people and places. Although road transportation provides many benefits, challenges such as traffic congestion, road accident, pollution, and infrastructure issues must be managed effectively. Therefore, cooperation between government agencies, transportation operators, business, and road users is necessary to improve the transportation system. In the future, Malaysia should focus on combining better infrastructure, advanced technology, and sustainability practice. A well-managed road transportation system can improve quality of life, support economic growth, and create a safer environment for everyone. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you.